That reminds me, it sounds like Elise went to the baths with Yuna and the others last night. I wonder what they all talked about. Oh, it's occupied. Oh my goodness. Ash, you taking a dip before heading out? Yeah, I didn't get a chance to yesterday. Were you not feeling well? No, the racket was too much to handle and it was all your sister's fault. You're supposed to keep your voice down in the bath that night. I can sort of picture that. Well, I can only offer my condolences. Having that monster as our principal has to be some kind of joke, but even with that, this bath is not bad. It's gonna become a habit if I keep coming in. Yeah, I totally agree. So you like the bath too? It seems like we'll at least agree there. Well, I could really only shower in my hometown, so even getting a taste of this was enough to grab me. You're from Raquel on the west side of the Empire in a valley, right? Yeah, it's not a very typical city for the Empire. It's a pleasure city. Well, there are baths, I guess, but only in that kind of place, if you know what I mean. If you love the bath that much, how about you check it out if you're ever there? I've been all over the Empire on vacation before, but never to places like that. I guess. There's a racetrack nearby and a spa too that I'd like to go to. Salon Hot Springs is the famous one. I actually went a long time ago. Alright, your hometown is famous for hot springs, right? Can you snowboard there too? You know a lot. Yeah, they set up a course in the winter. Oh. See ya. Well, hanging out with random people is a benefit of the baths. You're a member of Class 7 now too. Maybe someday you can come to my hometown. Who'd want to do that? Well, I'll think about it. Jeez, only 1 star, huh? Let me save again. So what is this side quest exactly? Sister Rosine. It sounds like you want me to act as a temporary instructor for Sunday school, although I don't know the reason. You've already taught the children so many times after all, Rosine. Well, yes. Normally the naughty boys are at least able to listen quietly, so it isn't a big deal. Now that I think about it, Rosine was pretty popular among the boys and Thors as well. Even with that, geography lessons have become a bit of a worry for me. Hearing about far-off lands does just really resonate with these kids, who are all from around the suburbs of the capital. If I just explain it factually, their eyes will gloss over and they won't understand a thing. So that's why I was hoping they would be interested in the stories of various places from you, Reen. See, so you're looking for an alternate approach, basically. I'm sure the kids will perk up for the stories, and I have a request for that. Will you be able to ask Elise to help as well? Elise? Yes, the Straya Girls' School is quite famous, so I'm sure the kids will be elated to hear about it. And if you two speak in a lively, upbeat way, I think the kids will understand better. Well, I get the idea. I feel like I need to prepare mentally a bit. Anyway, let me grab Elise for now. Okay. She's over at the dorm. I was actually hoping you could come help me with something, Elise. Sure, then we can head to Rosine right away. You know each other? We bumped into each other before. I've had a chance to meet her several times in the Heimdall Cathedral. We chatted a few times and we became friends. The cathedral and the girls' school are both in the Sank district after all. I see. This must be fate then. In any case, we're going to be teaching about geography today? Yes, specifically Celtic, Crossbelt, and the Nord Highlands. And the kids probably have never heard of the places, so please explain it simply. I see. It seems like it might be tough to teach, brother. Definitely. And then I'm hoping you can answer their questions afterwards as well. You two can finish off the class however you want. So how about I do the lecture and you can take their questions at least? Does that sound good? Leave it to me. I'll go right up again. So after Rena and Elise discussed the format of the class, students were gathered up and the Sunday school session began. Well then everyone, today will be a special class given by two temporary teachers. Rena, Elise, I'll leave it to you. We got it. Well, let me introduce myself first. I'm Reen Schwarzer. I'm working at the branch school as an instructor. And you're the Ashen Chevalier too. Whoa, you're gonna teach our class too? Oh, this should be good. Stop you two, just listen. And who is the black-haired girl? Ah, you're all so lively. I guess my introduction is done then. Please go ahead. Good day and nice to meet you all. My name is Elise and I'm the student council president at Estrella Girls School. That famous Estrella school? Oh, you're cool. And you're so pretty. You look like a princess. She's so cool, I want to be like her. I'll be helping Mr. Reen teach the class today. Nice to meet you all. Alright then, let's get this class started. I'll be teaching you about a place called Celtic first. It's on the east side of the capital, the opposite side of Levis, whatever. In a single sentence, it is a city known for trade. Trade? Yes, people gather from all over to buy and sell each other's goods. They have sweets and juices, dolls and toys. You can get all sorts of stuff. Ooh, cool. That sounds like heaven. That's Reen for you. He's so good at carrying the conversation. Did you all get that? Yep. That's a good reply. Well, it doesn't seem like there are questions yet, so... On to Crossbell. Crossbell. I know all about Crossbell. My grandma told me the honey from Crossbell is yummy. So is Crossbell a town full of honey? That's not quite right. Crossbell itself has many places in it. Elise, where is the famous honey from in Crossbell? Right. Let me think. Within Crossbell, the famous honey comes from the Armorica village. There are many flower gardens as well. It's a beautiful place. Oh, it sounds romantic. I'd like to go. I bet you can catch some cool bugs too. Elise, have you ever even gone to Armorica village? Well, I paid good attention when I was in my tour group in the city. I see, you're pretty diligent even though you're my sister. Your answer was perfect, Elise. Well then, we'll be talking about a place outside of the Empire. It's a place called the Nord Highlands. I've been there many times before. Oh, there are a lot of picture books and fairy tales about Nord. It's way up north, right? Tom, remember that huge statue? Oh yeah, I read a book about it in a book, but that's all I know about it. By the way, there are people called Norgians living there as well. They have something they worship just like we worship the goddess, and it is... Wind. Gord is a plateau surrounded by majestic mountains with fantastic views, and the wind you feel there is pleasant and mysterious. So it's different from here? Yeah, I bet if you run there it would feel great. Oh, come on, it sounds awesome. I really want to go now. Sounds like that went well. Well, that should be enough on Nord then. So does anyone have any questions? Well, can I go? Of course, anything is fine. You told us all about these different places, but what's your hometown like? Oh yeah, sounds like it's not one of the towns you mentioned already today. Well, I'll take this one. We're both from a town called Ymir. It's at the northern part of the empire, and it's known for being pure white with snow. Oh my freaking nose, man. Wow, I want to see it. A snowy world, how romantic. They really like hearing about snow. Seems that way. Maybe I should mention that too. Recently, during the snowy months, a certain sport has become really popular. And... wait. Third one? Third choice. Snowboarding! You ride down the mountain quickly on top of a special board. What? Listen to that, Cheryl. It sounds so interesting. Zach, if we ever get to Ymir, we're going. Yeah, it's hard to pick what to say though. Well, that should be enough then. Well, Reed and Alicia are going to finish up and say their goodbyes. Oh, it's over already? I wanted to hear more though. Well, that's good to hear. Well, then one more final question. Guess that's fine. You guys are so close. Are you dating? Huh? Oh, really? No way. It is suspicious since you're from the same town. That's true. So is it true? Well, that was surprisingly out of the blue. My relationship with Elise is absolutely not anything like that. Absolutely not. Elise? No, nothing. Oh, why do I always get like this with him? Why is she mad this time? Well, listen good. There's nothing to hide. We're siblings. Oh, really? Oh no. Well, I really feel like it's more than that, but... one more question. Reen, do you prefer girls who are older or younger than you? Oh my god. A little girl asking this question? Dear god. It's a trap. I don't really know why you want to know that, but... how about it, brother? I'm curious about this too. I don't get it, but I guess if I just answer this, I can finally end it. Oh my god. I can just pick any here, so I'll just go with choice 1. Let's see. But if I had to say, probably younger? Well, that was kind of unexpected, but in that case... oh, really now? So then, could I be your girlfriend? Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, that should be enough for now. Well then, please say thank you to your teachers. No problem. You're all such lively kids. Thank you so much for today. Their faces lit up and they seemed to enjoy it from the bottom of their hearts. All thanks to you two. Well, I'm glad we were able to meet your expectations. I was happy to see brother acting as a teacher too. Now that I think about it, it's kind of embarrassing, but it was a good experience for me too. Well then, Rosine, please let us know if you need anything. Of course! Well then, I'll be heading back to the dorm now. Please enjoy your day off, brother. Okay. That quest's over with. So is there anything for me to buy around town? Oh, let's go speak with Rosine again. I think I get the black records from her, I believe. Here it is. Alright, buddy. What's up? Are you Frankie? I got a request from you, I think. Oh, you came! Well, please let me confirm the contents of the request. You called it yearning for a true aspiration? So you just be looking for a job then? That's right, teacher. I'd love you if you could consult with me. I was thinking of becoming a bracer. A bracer? Sorry, I'm not really following. Of course, let me break it down for you. I actually graduated from a famous high school in the capital, and I got a job at one of the most challenging companies to get a job at, the Capital Bank. Is that right? I didn't expect to hear that. I hear you, but I quit after about half a year. Even if the salary is good, working day in and day out just shifting me around, the assignments are tough too. I didn't find it to be rewarding, and one day I just decided to quit. Well, my father did not take the news well at all, so I'm basically just a wandering unemployed floater now. I've just been spending my days idly recently. In other words, he's a dropout. I've heard this is common among young people today. But then yesterday I was in the capital and it came to me. My vocation for life. And that's to become a bracer. In other words, you're interested in helping out when some kind of trouble occurs. That's it. One time they even found my missing wallet for me. Oh, that brown skinned bracer with silver hair. I never knew anyone would be so cool. Well, as an Affin Chevalier, naturally you're knowledgeable on the bracers, right? He's talking about Charizard, right? I never met the one you mentioned, but I do have some friends who are bracers. They obviously know the kind of working contracts that bracers get, so I'm sure they know they could give you advice, but he apparently doesn't know the trouble the bracers are having in the Empire now. This is a matter that will affect his future. I need to be careful what I say. I think there are three main qualities of a bracer. They need the power of judgment to know how to handle any situation, they need the power of compassion to protect people, and they need the power of bravery to move into action. So let's test each one by one. Frankie, I'll be giving you 3 exams now to see how you perform. So then the first one is how to test judgment. This one, right? I'll have you arrange some documents in the school library. Green double checked with the archivist that it was okay, then he led Frankie to the school library. Please organize them into a useful order. I got permission, but since these are internal documents, please don't repeat anything you read. Got it. Well, I say that, but this is a lot. I saw one of these already. Is this a supply order form? Oh, this is from an order from special curriculum materials from before. I wonder if I can toss it. Sorting these forms is something that Toe always does. It seems to require considerable power of judgment. Now, show me what you've got. After 30 minutes... I'm pretty surprised. He has a little experience, but this is a good result. So what do you say, teacher? Do I pass the first test? Yes, you pass with flying colors. As a bracer, you need to be able to have enough knowledge to make solid judgments. You said you want to enter a famous school, so I don't see any problems here. Yatta! I should give him one piece of advice to keep his voice down. Alright, so the next test will be compassion. And this is the third choice. His reputation, that's really important for a bracer. I should ask around town. Teacher, so what do I do next? There's nothing you need to do for the next test. I'll be judging you based on the things you have done so far. Cool. Where in the world did he go, making me wait like this? I'm not getting a good feeling about it. I wonder if I have time to look around here real quick. There seems to be a lot of interesting things. Oh, how about it then? I am Celestine, serving as the butler of the branch school. Please allow me to serve you. Oh wow. Please eat to your heart's content. Frankie is a little older than my Gina and Daisy. He used to play with them a lot when he was little. He was always very patient and understanding with them. I see. He helped me right away when I tripped once, and he walked me back to my house. He's really reliable. So he's just talking with everybody. He's just a good guy. I'm trying to think of a negative. Once there were some travelers who got lost. Naturally, he told them the way to go. But then he even rode the train with them to the next town. It was splendid. Well, it is kind of laughable, but it also does sound like a bracer. I saw him rescue a turtle in the river who got stuck. I was thinking it would make some good material for the show. Alright, I've heard everyone's opinions. I get the feeling that it wouldn't be a problem at all for him to become a bracer. He's totally different from Fee, but there's actually But actually his type is probably more Bracer-esque, honestly. I proceeded exactly as you planned. He just finished eating his lunch. Thanks for the help. I intend to have him complete a rather hard test next. Well, I don't know the details, but I'm sure it's not a typical request. Please let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to do. One more then. Will you be able to escort him to the small fortress? His last test will be there. It's called the Einheil Small Fortress. We carry out special training exercises here. Your last test will take place here. Last test? You mean the second test is complete already? Yes, you passed. I believe you are definitely fit for being a bracer, at least right now. Alright, so you were thinking of me like that. Next time the person sees me in the capital, he'll be so surprised. I finally found my calling. Well, I was only half confident before, but now I think there's sufficient evidence. But this last test will be hard. We need to test your bravery. Bravery. Of course, your bravery needs to be bracer needs to be brave. There's a small course prepared for you in this fortress. If you clear it by yourself, you pass. There are monsters on the way, though. It's dangerous. Are you alright with that? Of course. I'll get started on the last test right now. Oh boy, how is this gonna go? Alright, this is the start of the course. Pace yourself so you don't get worn out. I pass if I get to the goal, but I'm worried about those monsters. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'll do it, teacher. Alright then. Let's just make sure he doesn't get injured. Oh my god. No way. First enemy spotted. It's a small type, but... Cranky? At hot 6 EXP. You okay? Of course. Let's go, teacher. Another one. No, another one showed up. Oh, he's definitely scared. Really? Oh, I just broke it. I almost died. It seems like you don't handle monsters well. He looks pale. I wonder if we should go back. I need heal. Oh, big boy. Why is this guy? Don't tell me he's gonna faint. That was easy. That's really obnoxious. He literally just passed out. Frankie, are you okay? Bleh. He's literally dead inside. Well, it doesn't look like he's cut out for a bracer after all, unfortunately. Rien took the fainted Frankie out of the small fortress. I've been a scaredy cat for a while of all things like that. That's why I knew in my heart that I couldn't be a bracer. But I just had that dream anyway. I see. I do think he has a path forward though, but it's tough. I don't want it to be reckless. Seems you're rather troubled. Sustain, did you see all that? It was a boorish performance, but I am interested. It seems you don't have the disposition to join the bracers you've always looked up to. But can you really accept that? If the determination ends there, then you might as well give up from the start. If you know you don't have what it takes, was this not just an excuse to get out of work? I know all of that, but I'm just so sick of being so worthless. Ah dear. If you can't reach your goal, you just need a different solution. Solution? Yes, for example. Even if you can't become a bracer, you can still get a job at the guild. As I'd expected of Celine, he noticed. Yes, you can become a receptionist at the guild. They're very highly regarded and they have the same philosophy as the bracers. Alright, I didn't think about that. I might want to try that then. Even if I can't be a bracer, I want to be useful to people like that. But there is one problem. You might not know this, but the Bracer Guild is not operating much in the Empire right now. Most guild branches are closed, so getting a job will be hard. What? No way. But there's no need to give up. There's a good chance that they will start operating all over the Empire again. I'll ask you again. Are you going to give up? No, I won't. I'll definitely become something. Even if I can't be a receptionist or a bracer, I'll do something connected to the guild. I see. It seems you've firmed your resolve. Then allow me to give you one piece of advice. While you work to get hired by the guild, won't you come work for this store's academy? At the school? Yes, even though I am here, the branch school is still very short-staffed. If you're looking for people to help, you would at least be helping me. I see. so there's a lot of skills you'll need in order to qualify to be a guild receptionist. You can learn a lot from Celestine. Exactly. I'm not sure how long it will take, but I'm sure I'll be a bother at least for a while. But Celestine, please give it a shot. Very well. And once again, welcome to Thor's Academy Branch School. After that, at the recommendation of Rena and Celestine, Frankie was accepted as an apprentice clerk. And it was decided that he would work under Celestine, so the matter was concluded. Cool. You really helped me out a lot. Thanks a lot, teacher. Thanks to you, I can move forward. Don't mention it. It's helpful for the whole school anyway. Looking forward to working with you, Frankie. Cool. Alright, so, we can now take care of the bonding scenes. So, let me see. Let us have a chat with Yuna. Hey guys, what are you chatting about here on the court? Oh, they're just practicing for the match against the Capital. Sure, let's help out. But if you don't mind, I'd like to help if there's anything I can do. I do at least know the basics of the rules. I had the use of the racket driven into my head. So please let me help if I can. Driven in? Is that right? In that case, we'll take you up on your offer. This will be a good opportunity for several things. But there are doubles in the competition after all, but we don't have enough people to practice. Let's have a match between instructor Yuna and me and Louise. I see, sounds good. I'll join in. I don't really get it, but did something happen? So they got set up for a doubles tennis match. Awesome, Sugoi. Wait, the match is still going, don't let your guard down. We won somehow. Nice job, Yuna. Jessica and Louise put up a good fight, just like I thought. But I never thought you'd be that good, instructor. When you said you had the game drilled in, have you been practicing somewhere in hiding? Yeah, occasionally when I had a free moment. I figured I'd have a chance to practice my students' club activities with them eventually. So you've been practicing chess, swimming, tea ceremonies, and literature? I guess I should have expected you to do so much, but I never did. Just a little here and there. Nothing too substantial, really. But Instructor Renito and even Michael are all working behind the scenes too. We've been trying to keep up with you students as you've been growing so much, and it feels like you finally revealed your true self for all of us during our crossball training, Yuna. Instructor? What? Well, Kurt and Al have really grown a lot too, right? Yeah, Kurt and Altina have, and Ash and Musi will too, I'm sure. So I want to give Class 7 all my strength so that they can continue to grow. Let's keep working together well. Let's keep working well together, Yuna. Alright, yeah. After that, Reen left them to continue their practice. Aww, After all that, you couldn't do it, and I set the stage so well for you, so well too. Didn't you want to thank him for saving your life? You wanted to thank him for your little sister and brother too, right? The timing is only going to get worse, you know. I know that. It just didn't feel right. Feel like it was right this time. Thanks, guys. I'll definitely do it next time. Oh dear. Being a tsundere girl sure is tough, isn't it? Sure. Like I said, that's not it. Okay, and there's a side quest building over in the tea room club. I think that's here. No. Here. Yeah, here. Talk to Kairi. I feel like you said something about transferring. Oh, well, I was thinking of quitting the tea ceremony club. Really? Why? It's not exactly very manly to study how to make tea, and I'm not really improving either. Probably need to handle this delicately. Well, if you have other club activities you're interested in, you could absolutely stop. Yeah, but I haven't really thought of anything else yet either. I'm sure I'll have some regrets after leaving too. You see, tea ceremonies, I did practice with Master Yun several times. In any case, it looks like Kairi isn't really connecting with the way of tea making. I wonder if I could help him at all. I actually am a bit knowledgeable about the way of making tea myself. If you'd like, how about we practice making tea together? Okay, so they're gonna learn how to do tea. Cool. How interesting. Time to get started. I'll show you how to do this. Dango. The way of tea number 3. What to do after drinking the tea. Wipe off your mouth with your fingers. The way of the tea. Yes, of course. The way of the tea has a lot of connections to martial arts too. Wish you said that to me once too, but I really just don't get how that's true. Let me think. So you've been wanting to do something more masculine, right, Kairi? What specifically have you been talking about? I guess more than anything, it's so my father would be proud of me. My father has a pretty easygoing personality, but he's known me for being a knight in terms of fencing. He's been my hero for a long time. I see. Kairi is the son of a baron too, after all. I get the image of my own father when I think about that. But I look at my mom and I've always looked more like a girl. And I know that some people are just not cut out for certain things. I decided I would try to find my own way of being more masculine, and I've always been interested in tea. But the way of the tea really makes talent too. You were able to get so good instructor in it, but I don't know if I can. No, you definitely can. You're way more manly than you were when you started school, Kairi. I've heard that you've become so good at perceiving and you've grown so much as a leader of the medical squad. Everyone was relying on you a lot during the special training. I think you look plenty manly already, at least to me. Don't be too picky about your outward appearance either. You said it yourself. You're looking for a way to find your own manliness. In that sense, you should conquer the tea ceremony. Learn the style to efficiently make the most delicious tea without creating any waste when you make tea for someone else. It's the same as the essence of martial arts, and it will make you confident in yourself. That's what I think. Master the way of tea and become confident in myself. You're right. Thanks to you, my heart is really beating now. I'm glad to hear it. I'll reconsider my plan to withdraw from the club then. I'll do my best from now on to figure out what kind of man I can be. Let's see. So next up, let's go with the bonding event with Musi. That who's outside, over by the. Where is she? Here you are. Haven't actually been in this room yet, I don't think. He's in here though. Instructor Reed? Were you watching me? You should have said something. Sorry, you just look so into it. I rarely get a chance to see you looking so serious too. Want to take a quick break? I can buy you a drink. And I'll take you up on that. But your rifle looks like a pretty rare type. It's an orbital carbine made them by the RF, right? It's using a special black technique that is still being researched. You can use ordinary ammunition, but it's a bit harder to handle because it's completely different from an ordinary rifle. While all of your shots seem to hit the mark, so I'd say you're doing great with it. So are you more skilled with a regular rifle then? Well, I did go hunting with my grandfather several times. I'm no veteran with it, but I did get some good training. Your grandfather, he was skilled with tea ceremonies and kimonos as well. He's a jack of all trades. So why are you training on your own like all of this all of a sudden? Well, the main reason is because of my participation in Class 7. I'm forcing myself to practice because I'm sure I'll be in actual combat a lot more than when I was in accounting class. And there's also what's coming next. Coming next? Oh, nothing. I'm talking to myself. Well, I should get back to practice. Thanks for the drink, Green. I can offer some help practicing if you don't mind. I did have basic rifle training in my school days. It's not my specialty, but if I can help you at all for whatever is coming next... I never thought you'd be the one to approach me. I'll gladly take you up on that, instructor. And so Musi continued her rifle training with Reen's help. Reen reiterated that the basic rifle training he had learned at Thor's from scratch to Musi. Her usual teasing of Reen continued in force. None. On the mark. You got them all right in the center. Awesome. Thank you, instructor. Thank you so much. I'm finally feeling like I'll be able to be useful on our next training. I'll be counting on you. You should dedicate yourself to performing well as a part of Class 7 now. Do your best, Musi. Right. Reen gave a few more pointers on how to practically Green gave a few more pointers on how to practice effectively, and then he left her to it. Oh boy. Okay, so there's something with I was about to say Princess Aurelia. Principal Aurelia. I'm gonna save again. You're training with your sword again today? Yes, it's good to break a sweat like this once in a while. By the way, you're looking for a way to control that power of yours, right? So that you can finally face me properly. Yes, but unfortunately I'm not quite there yet. She can see right through me as usual. By the way, it seems like you got a letter from Master InKensify, Elise told me. He seems to have fought together with Lord Arcide long ago. Yes, I've heard the story. They were both satisfied even though neither was able to win. That sounds about right. There are quite a few schools in martial arts, are there not? But when you trace the roots, they have a lot of commonalities. Commonalities? As someone who mastered both the Arcide and Vander styles, you must know better than most. Well, I still have things to work on, but certainly not many have reached this level before. In that sense, I'm hoping the regular army can successfully adopt the 100 styles of swordsmanship as well. 100 styles of swordsmanship. Basically a style incorporating mastery of both the Vander and Arcide styles. Although it might be hard to apply, it might be more realistic now than before. Yes, they have strong men like Craig and Neidhart in charge after all. Exactly. And let us not talk too long. One day, eventually, I should teach you of the 100 styles. I sent someone from outside the room. Wayne, we both hear you. Get in here. Don't make me say it twice. Exposed. I'd love to know what this dialogue is. Okay, so last but not least, dialogue event with Elisa, I think.